Come on. Oh, there we are. Hello, everybody. How you doing? I'm glad you're doing all right, Adam. Janice, how you doing? Yeah, I'm glad he's doing all right too, Janice. You know, I always worry about him, but he knows that. I worry about everybody though, except myself. Adam, he's always worried about me. You know, I appreciate it, but I really do. But nobody needs to really worry about me. I'll be all right. Of course. I'm glad you liked it, Janice. It's either you or Jamie that suggested I do more of those little short jokes, and I think I will. I got a bunch of them. Some of them's not even prison related though. Should have Kevin. He should be calling here 10, 15 after. Well, I would like for him to do. He could go and get somebody else on the phone, you know, but I don't think he really wants to do that. No, thank you, Janice. What are you doing over there?
Making a shirt. Oh. Sorry, it's going to be for 1 minute.
No, that's all right. No problem. But we thank you too, Adam. You know, but you're right. Those videos do help. I mean, when I first started, I never thought they'd be helping me, but I found them very therapeutic and helpful. You know. Plus, I like making you guys laugh, so that's why I've started doing these little funny ones. The one that really makes me well, I agree, Janice. You know, Adam's he's a good dude, man. Real good guy, you know. My phone making funny sounds. But you don't have to thank us, Adam. You know, we thank you too. You know, you do a lot for us too. Yeah, same here, Adam. But you know why, Adam? Reliving the prison thing has helped me not have those. I don't know what you call them. Hey, Tashanka, how you doing, bud? It's like memories that you can see, you know, like in front of you. Yeah. And the weird thing is, when I have these flashbacks, I always think of flashbacks as a war thing. But I'm glad, Tashanka, I'm glad you're doing all right. But when I have these, it's always about it's weird because it's always about the walls, you know. And after I left the walls, I was in other prisons, and I hardly ever have them about them. What's shaking? Mark's been getting beat up on them games, he says. I woke up this morning and turned the YouTube on, and there was Mark doing a live. I'm thinking, damn, it's early. I don't know how long he'd been doing it, but I was like, wow.
The shirt doesn't want to take the ink very well.
What are you trying to make?
Tank top for me.
Hmm.
It's got your logo on it.
Oh, it doesn't? Yeah, that's the reason I said something, Mark, because I knew you was thinking about coming down here sometime other than seeing us, and I figured I'd say something to you. But no, we're only going to be gone for a few days. You know, probably 4 or 5 days. What, about 5 days total?
From Monday to Friday, yeah.
Yeah, you know, hey, Mark, I was going to jump in. By the time I jumped in, you was playing a game. I was backstage, and so I finally just left because you was playing that game. I had to leave anyway.
Well, hey.
Kevin said he's going to try to get. Oh, we're doing all right, Adam. Mindy and the kids are doing all right. Excuse me.
Well, that's just weird.
Drinking liquid bread.
I don't know what the hell the deal is with this.
Hey, Wanda. Man, I haven't heard from you in a while, man. I hope you're doing all right, man. Dorothy, I'm glad you're here. Wanda, you need to message more often. Let me know you're all right. I know your legs and feet and everything was swelling up on you. And then when doing what before? Oh yeah. Speaking of the kids in the juvenile justice center, I want to do that, man, but I don't know how to go about it around here.
It missed it.
I missed it, huh?
Messed it up there.
But
But I got it centered finally.
yeah. But well, it was a tank top. That ain't hard to do. Tashaka said he was vastly outnumbered. Yeah, that was funny when you said that, Mark, that you got arrested, went to jail in 3 different states. And somebody said, well, you trying to get arrested in all states? But yeah, Adam, I want to do that justice thing, you know, like you're doing, talk to the juveniles. But when you're on parole around here, it's kind of a hang up. They don't like you doing that.
Our schools don't allow.
Well, he's
with the.
Yeah, but he's going to like a justice center, you know.
Oh, he's going. Oh.
Yeah, and he was talking to his health got bad.
Well, if you talk to PO, then they might have find a place for you to do that.
Well, you don't have to burden us, Wanda. Just let us know how you're doing once in a while. That's great, Wanda. That's right. Like Janice said, lots of fluids and rest. But yeah, I woke up and you was live, Mark, and I was like, wow. By the time I got myself together, uh, you back playing the game. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, Mark. It's bad. Think YouTube will demonetize this?
Drinking a beer? Yep, absolutely.
I didn't say I was drinking a beer.
But you are. You said liquid bread earlier.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I put bread and water and I mixed it up.
Ew.
No,
I didn't do it.
it might be just better on the floor.
I didn't mean to. Yeah. You got a maze going through all the lights.
And everybody's got to walk by one of them doing this.
Sit on and spin.
Can't use my phrase. Oh, that's good. That means they like you, Adam. You need to go back in, man. If your health allows it, go back in and talk to them, man. That has nothing to do with YouTube videos, views, or any of that. It has to talk about these kids. Missouri, Oklahoma, and Texas. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. Yeah, but you know when you get the fluids, you dehydrate, Wanda. So you should take fluids. When when you're sick, you start dehydrating. Surprised Kevin hasn't called yet. It's Kevin, Adam. Supposed to be anyway. Man down. What the hell are you talking about? You know, I always. Yeah, I heard about it, but I didn't really read anything about it, Dorothea. I heard about the Andrew Tate thing, but I don't really know anything about it. I'm still trying to figure out what Adam means by man down. Are you all right, bud? Yeah. Eat you some fruit, something with vitamins in it. Yeah, I know what you mean, Mark. But man, hope he's all right. I mean, I gotta say one thing, Mark. You got a lot of plate. It seems like it's when it rains where you're at, it pours. Speaking of, I think it's still raining out there. Oh yeah. over there?
No, why?
Because it went off for a minute.
The computer did?
The camera did for a minute. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know, Ethan knows I do these lives at 5, so it seems like he's got to make all this noise then, and it's not just him; it's the dogs. Except the dogs have been unusually quiet so far. They're just kind of looking at me suspiciously, like one of them looking at me like he wants to attack me. Okay, just making sure. Oh, there they go. Told you. I don't know what's up with Kevin. Maybe they went on a lockdown or something. Well, that shouldn't matter. He still got his tablet.
When they go on lockdown, do they turn the Wi-Fi off?
I don't know.
I remember when I was in prison that every once in a while when they were doing a major prison transfer, they would shut the Wi-Fi off. Or not the Wi-Fi, the phones off.
Yeah, because they don't want you calling your people.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't do that where in the men's prisons that I know of.
They only did it for when there was the high profile prisoners.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yes. They only did when I was in prison. They only did transfers on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and I don't know about the Vandalia and Chillicothe.
Well, for me, I was still on trial and ended up going. It seemed like every other freaking day out. Well, it was every other week per week, but it seemed like a lot.
Yeah, it is. It is, Adam. And you know, I'd almost think he does. He doesn't. Yeah, she's going to get John. John's getting out of prison, and she's going to be the first time in 3 years that they've hugged. It's going to be. I think it's going to be more than hugging, but
It's not gonna be just us.
sorry about that, Janice. And just he's coming home with that. That's awesome. Without paper, that's good. Yeah, I hope he's all right too, Adam. But sometimes when he calls, I don't hear it or anything. But I'm looking; it should at least light up. I got the phone right in front of me. Well, hey Adam, they're in the chair now. They're both sharing this chair that they took over. Janet says one can only hope. Yeah, they took over this one chair in here, and they're just looking at me like, "Are you about done yet?" No, I'm not done yet. Hey, get off the top of your mom. What is wrong with you?
She's on her head.
It means that Dorte means that he won't be on parole, so he don't have to walk down parole or anything. So he'll just coming home. He's free. Doesn't have to worry about paper or anything.
Call from Kevin Hoppy. An offender at the South Central Correctional Center. This call is from a correctional facility and may be monitored and recorded. To accept this free call, press 1 to refuse. Thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Start the conversation now.
Yeah. We was getting worried about you.
Well, I've been a little bit busy for a few minutes, and I'm still kind of busy right now. I'm in the process of making some burritos, and I forgot I lost track of the time. So now I'm halfway through making them, and you know how it is. You got to finish. You can't stop.
Right.
You know. So go ahead. Let's talk. I'm good. I can do this and that at the same time.
Right.
Multi-talented.
Hey, I wanted to ask you
Okay.
when you guys go on lockdown, do they shut the Wi-Fi off?
The Wi-Fi stays on all night long. We can download songs or anything like that, upload emails or anything like that. You know, no, they don't shut it down, but they do shut down the telephone system from midnight to 5 a.m.
All right.
The rest of the Wi-Fi is operational because I can upload like my college work. I can upload that in the middle of the night if I want to or anything like that. So no, not completely. Just
Yeah.
in part.
Hey, Wanda, me and Kevin, when we sell these, we used to make burritos all the time.
Oh yeah, burritos are delicious. They're staple food in prison.
Yeah.
Believe me, they're staple food, but their days are getting far between because the prices of things in the canteen is really high, and I really can't afford to make them like I'd like to. But that's okay. Once in a while, you know.
Yeah, you got to splurge once in a while.
Once in a while, you got to splurge, especially when you ain't nothing all day.
You're right. Right.
It's gonna be all right. I'm fine.
That's
It'll be
true.
okay.
But you know, our burritos were so good. You remember everybody wanted them, even the guards.
Yeah, they still want them. They still try to get me to make them for them all the time, and I tell them I can't help you. I'm just not it anymore.
Right.
You know, don't have a crock pot no more, and we don't have pinto bean used to no more. So now it's pretty much just a
Adam from Australian Prison Story says, good to hear from you. Dorothea from Hungary says, asked if you still have a dog in there. Yes, he still has a dog.
No, my dog. I don't have a dog right now.
Oh, just left?
I sent you a picture. I just sent you a picture of my dog. You should have it. The last one that I had.
Yeah, I said.
And yeah, she left on Thursday. I think she got adopted and she went to her new home.
Oh.
Yeah, she just left a couple days ago. Not at this time, no. But I could get it if I want one. I always borrow
Too
one.
bad I didn't see
Somebody-
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing about June. I could do something with June, but it's not allowed. So we can't have nobody send a dog in here like that because the dogs that we get from the shop before they come in here, or that, I can't remember why. There's some reason for it, but they can come in here and then be adopted, then and it's okay. But
Hey.
they cannot have a home.
Hey,
coming in.
her neighbor, I mean, her brother, who's next door to us, they bought a
Yeah, you
cable.
told me about it.
Well, they bought a cable
What?
for him, you know. And,
Okay.
yeah, you know, a cable chain thing. And
Yeah,
he snapped it in two.
Well, now it might be a cheap cable.
No, it
Dogs
wasn't.
are pretty strong, though. Don't underestimate dogs. You know, people underestimate dogs a lot, and that's a mistake because dogs are very smart. They're very strong, and they can be very dangerous. So,
well, their
be
dog looks
careful.
their dog looks like it's been lifting weights, you know, and it hasn't.
Yeah, you told me about this. Yeah. They got him buffed up some. Yeah, that's cool. I get it. I was strong enough to be able to. If you got a dog of that breed, you want it for a purpose, you know.
Right.
Usually for guard dog, not necessarily to attack people, but to
just
deter
the
people.
looking.
And,
Right.
you know,
Well, you know, you can walk down the street and everybody go to the other side, you know.
Absolutely. Yeah, we've had quite a few dogs in this place that everybody here, people see dogs like bulldogs, pit bulls, mastiffs, all the mastinoid breed dogs because they're big and they're generally used for guard dogs.
Right.
And they think they're cool. They look tough, so everybody wants to know if they can take a picture with them because they look so cool, And unfortunately, we can't do that.
Right.
But dog handlers are the only ones that are allowed to take pictures with dogs at this time, which is bad because it could help to promote the dog program if they would let us have more people take pictures with dogs. Plus, it would make some money for the place too, because people would gladly pay for a picture ticket to take a picture with a dog.
Well,
All the time if they can.
Wanda says that her dog Diablo is living up to its name in the past few days.
Well, yeah. If you name your dog the devil, what do you expect?
Well,
We used to have a cat named Satan.
yeah.
That cat was evil too.
And you probably just loved it. You named the cat Satan.
No.
We named the cat. So I can't remember what it was before. It got renamed to Satan because it was evil.
We changed it to Satan.
Okay. Well, Fluffy is really not a good name for anything, so.
But I've been promoting the Puppies for Parole. Every once in a while I'll do a video on the Puppies for Parole program because I think it is one good program that they do have.
It is. We at this institution, our individual dog program name is the Healing Paws Program
Facility and may be monitored and recorded.
Hey, thank you for that. We really appreciate that. But this location we're referred to as the Healing Paws Group. We are under the banner of Puppies for Parole, and we get our dogs through a contract that this facility has with the Rescue One Center in Springfield, Missouri, and they're a very good place. They do phenomenal work with the animals, and I would recommend if you have a dog to adopt a dog. And if you live somewhere around the Springfield, Missouri area, northern Arkansas, like Bentonville, any place like that, central Missouri, even as far as to where I'm at Licking, look at Rescue One because they're very serious and very sincere about what they do for animals.
Right. I'm probably going to put your picture of your dog posted on YouTube tomorrow or something. And
hey, I'm on that picture with the dog too, so everybody can see me too.
right.
You can see how gray my beard looks when I let it grow out because I'm too lazy to shave sometimes. Like things to do, I can't shave every day. So if you don't like it, don't look. Sorry.
Yeah, I understand, Wanda. The 100-pound mark, huh?
The 100-pound mark? What's that? Her dog?
Yeah, her dog.
She'll go to you now.
Okay, what kind of a dog does she have?
I think she has a pit.
Yeah, for it to be 100 pounds, it has to be bred with something because I've never seen a pure pit that's 100 pounds. It's got to be bred with something, or she has a freak on her hands. Because, I mean, they get pretty good size.
Well, I know.
65, 70 pounds. I've never seen 100.
Well, I know Rosalie.
Our dog next, our next
Right.
It's pretty close to 100 pounds. This is a big dog.
Really?
Yeah, our Rosalie is 67 pounds, and these pits.
Oh, no, this is the thing, yeah.
And these pits next
You have
door,
to-
they make Rosalie
They're
look.
twice her size. They're huge.
They make Rosalie look small.
Well, here's the thing you have to remember. She is a lab mix,
Right.
and pure blood labs are really big dogs, the purebreds are. So I can see that because of the mix.
Mm-hmm. But I mean,
Pure-blooded, yeah.
but these pits that are next door, they make her look small.
Yeah, that's the crossbreed in them. That's
And
the lab and the pit mix. 'Cause the
no,
labs
I mean
are really
they're
big.
pure pits.
There are other names.
Oh, they're purebred. Oh, then I got something else in them.
Yeah, no, they're pure good. They're just big muscle bound dogs. I think they're both males too, ain't they?
No, one's male, one's female.
Oh, is it?
Okay. Are they breeding?
No.
No, they ain't breeding them. And
Okay.
but I think there's been many people who asked to get pups from.
The girl is fixed.
Is it?
Well, that's good.
Rosalie, come here.
You don't need no more dogs, really. There's too many dogs out there now.
Yeah, there
There's
is.
so many dogs that can't find a home. The shelters are full.
Come here.
Organizations like the one that we deal with, they use foster homes, and they're always looking for people to help foster animals and stuff like that. And it's just that there's more dogs than there are people to help, and that's unfortunate because a lot of dogs are really good. They just want somebody to love them.
Oh, hey,
And
I got to catch up on the comments. Adam says he sent you an email like 4 days ago, and he sent Rob one too.
I have received nothing from anyone, but the mailroom takes his time about getting stuff to us, so it's possible it may show up Monday or Tuesday.
All right. You hear that, Adam? He said he hasn't got anything yet.
I can check right now while we're talking on the phone. I'm looking at my email. I'm not seeing anything. Let me look at my contacts and see if he's listed. Not at this time. There is no listing for anyone with the name Adam. So maybe Monday or Tuesday. And as long as he writes, I can respond
Call
to
is
his
from a
email.
correctional facility and may be monitored and recorded.
As long as he's on my contact list, I'm able to respond to him. So thank you very much, Adam. I appreciate you.
You hear that, Adam? He said he hasn't got there yet, but he'll keep checking.
Yeah, we have to move at the speed of these people, and sometimes it's ridiculously slow. So
Yeah, I
that's
know.
all we can do.
I know. I've sent you emails before, and it's taken days to get there, and the other time it
It's
takes
taken,
like a day.
Yeah, it's really odd to me because sometimes you can get one, like you can send it to me early in the morning and I will have it before noon. And then other times you can send it to me early in the morning and I might not see it for 5 or 7 days.
Right.
It's just all relative to how fast the people that work in the mailroom do their job. And like I said, they move at their own speed. So be patient. I'm not trying to ignore you. I will respond as soon as it shows up because when it shows up, it will have his return address and I will be able to just send him an email back.
All right.
But at the same time, now listen now, I'm in college, so I'm kind of busy with schoolwork. So understand this too. I'm pretty busy. I'm not very smart and I'm trying to learn a lot of stuff that I'm not familiar with. So it might,
Yeah, he's in college,
know.
guys. So, give him a little bit of time.
I just started again.
Wanda says her dogs were one dog is American bully and then the other one is a red nose.
A red-nosed pit and an American bully. That'd be a good combination if you could breed them. Make
Yeah.
a nice-looking dog. Big dog, mean dog. But that's good. I'm glad. As long as she's in a place where she's able to maintain those animals, I'm glad for anybody to have any kind of dog they want. I don't care what kind of dog you like. Just make sure that you can manage your animals in a correct and proper way, because
Well, it's like
bad
Janice
things
just said, big dogs can be expensive, but they're well worth it. And
yeah, they can be. Yeah, they
1 minute left.
Oh, hell. I'm going to have to call back.
All right.
Bye.
The caller has hung up.
the caller has hung up. Queensland Healer. Oh, I think he's taking business. I'm not sure. Yeah, he's in college, Adam, and he's been real busy and everything. But he'll get to you. But he said he hasn't gotten it yet.
Free call from
Kevin Hoppy.
An offender at the South Central Correctional Center. This call is from a correctional
I do too,
facility
Janice.
and may be monitored and recorded. To accept this free call, press 1. To refuse this, thank you for using Securus. Start the conversation now.
Okay, we're back again, YouTubers.
That's right.
Come with me. We're going to walk to the microwave in the wing. We're going to explore something new and exciting.
Hey,
You might hear some things.
hey,
You never know.
is Scotty out there? Tell Scotty to come over and say
I
hi.
don't think he's out here right now. No, I don't think he's out here right now. I think he's at the chow hall. A lot of people are coming back from shower. Here comes the police lady right now, so everybody act cool.
All right. Damn, you just gave me a flashback,
Oh, no.
asshole.
Well, I'm telling you, you just showed up on me while we were walking. I'm not lying to you. The cops are here. Be cool, man. It's all good. She went on about her business.
Donations, Dorothy.
Now.
Hey,
What?
aren't the dog food that comes into the prisons, isn't that provided by donations?
Wait a minute. Say that again. The what?
The dogs are fed by donations, right?
Yes, they are. The Royal Canin people
Yeah.
that are located somewhere in Missouri,
Wrong.
Royal Canin Dog Food Company,
Yeah.
they donate to the program for all of the prisons in the state, not just this one.
Oh, that's in Rolla.
And it's a really good thing, yeah.
And
It's a really good thing.
extremely expensive dog.
Yeah.
It's pretty expensive dog food too, from what I understand. I don't
It's
know,
like
but from
$50
what I understand, it's pretty expensive.
It's very
Yeah, it's
expensive,
pretty
and Mindy says it's they're based in Rolla, and Mindy says it's like $50 a pound.
Yeah, it's really expensive food. It's one of those foods you can't buy at the store. You get it at like your veterinarian or someplace like that. Your hand is cold, sir. That's for the cold hand.
Is he
Welcome
dead?
to my world, YouTubers. I'm getting violated out here. It's feeling kind of weird.
Better be carrying that piece on me. But anyway,
Well, yeah, it is.
Janice says, oh, hey, Mark, thank you, man. I appreciate that, bud.
Yeah, Mark, whatever it is.
But Janice says she hates that phone woman. That's an automated call.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, here's my thing about that. At the very beginning of these tablets, when they first turned on the phone app for us here,
Yeah.
I was able to be on the telephone for 2 straight hours without ever once having to call again or hearing that voice again for 2 hours minimum that I can remember. And they changed it because the other phone system was at the time 1 phone call every 2 hours for 15 minutes. And that's okay that, you know, we might have to call back in 15 minutes, but at least we can call back repeatedly, you know.
Was I right in telling Mark that you were taking business, or was that wrong?
I am taking, no, what I am taking is a general education program with a focus on business.
Oh, all right.
I'm currently taking 2 courses, and one of them is Art 150, and the other one is Biology 103. That's where I'm at right now. So,
All right.
you know,
Well, you know,
it's all good.
yeah, they're all wanting to know what you was taking and everything. So,
Yeah, that's where I'm at right now.
Adam says from Australian prison stories, he said when the COs walk in, we say red light, red light.
Not us. We say,
Yeah.
5-0.
5-0.
You know. You remember.
Yeah, I do.
One time rolling or something like that, you know,
Yeah.
anything. So everyone's aware of the situation.
Right. Well,
However,
you know,
here,
A correctional facility and may be monitored and recorded.
but here's the thing, you know,
and here it seems,
they know, the cops know that we're warning other people, so we could just say, hey, police, you know, the cops, you know.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they already know. It's not like it's a secret.
Right.
It's not a secret. They know. And sometimes they even come in and do it themselves because they're like, hey, I'm here. Whoop, whoop. You know,
You're right.
so, depending on who you're dealing with, it's, you know, they don't
Yeah,
care.
some of them,
Some of them,
sit, like you said,
some
sit
of them
out
take
and
it
warning
personal.
themselves. You know?
Yeah, some of them take it personal, some of them don't care, some of them do it themselves. So, it just depends on who you're dealing with, how they feel about themselves and the superiority because of their job,
Right.
They give some hillbillies a pig iron badge and it goes straight to their head,
Right.
in some cases.
Well,
some of them don't care.
when I first got to Licking, I was going to medical and there's a bunch of COs down there by medical, and one of them saying, I don't care that they're a higher level inmate. Said,
Yeah.
they're just an inmate to me. And
That's right.
I said, hey, you know what? I said, you need to
That's
be
the
careful.
right attitude.
Yeah, you need to be careful, what you say, how you say it to some of these people, I said, I said, before you got a job here, you was working on your daddy's farm. And he goes,
that's exactly right.
yeah, you better get to stepping, inmate. And
Yeah, well.
the other guards started laughing.
Mhm. Yeah, they think it's fun and games, because it's all about how it affects their attitude and how much they let it go to their head, because on average, most of them are pretty much, as long as you don't bother them, they don't bother you.
Hey, Dorothy, it's really hard to get your record cleared in the U.S.
The only way you can is to ask the governor,
Yeah,
and he might if he's in a good mood, but doubtful.
yeah. Most likely you ain't gonna get, especially if you got a felony, you ain't gonna get that expunged.
Not in this state.
No.
You got like one of the marijuana convictions right now,
Right,
or somebody, and you got a lot of money to spend.
that's right.
If you got a lot of money to spend, you can get just about anything done.
Right.
It depends on how much money you got. That's the bottom line right there, people.
Yeah.
Money
Hey,
makes the world go round. Don't let anybody tell you different.
hey, Mark.
There's a line if they tell you different. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, Mark says he's got 2 that can't get expunged. Mark, yeah, I think she did mention earlier that her poem came. Yeah, she's got it in a binder.
What is it?
Mark had sent another subscriber a poem. Hey, here's Ash and
okay,
Emmy.
my bad.
Hey, Ash, how you
Hello?
doing?
Hey, Ash, what's up, man? How you?
That's right. Say hi to
Yeah.
everybody.
Mm-hmm. Hi, everybody. I don't know if you're talking to me or them.
No, I'm telling you to tell them.
Oh, okay. Hello, everybody. How are we doing this fine evening on this Saturday?
Yeah, more and more people popping in.
That's good. I'm glad. The more to show up, that's good. It's
Yeah.
a good community.
Yeah,
It's
it
a
is.
good community to be part of.
It is, and you are a
Not a
part
bad
of it.
thing. I don't know about that, but I'll visit from time to time.
Yeah, you're part of
the
it.
greater global community anyway.
Hey, everybody.
It's all good.
I'm going to ask him. Hey, everybody, is Kevin part of this family?
We already had this question asked and answered last week, man. We already answered this, I think.
Yeah, we did.
No, it's okay though. I'm appreciating that. It's not that I don't appreciate it. It's just kind of weird,
Yeah.
Me and family, that.
Yeah.
As much
See?
as I have family out there, they're weird. So,
Mark says, fuck
I still
yeah.
have family. Okay, I appreciate that, Mark.
Hey,
Better
Mark.
watch your language on this channel. We don't want to get Harvey banned for a week again.
Yeah,
Be
Wanda,
careful what you say.
Wanda says, yes, he is.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you, Wanda.
hit that like button like you hitting a
This call
chum
is from
on
a
the yard.
correctional facility and may be monitored and recorded.
Mark
What you
is
say? Hit that like button like you're hitting what?
like hitting a chum on the yard. But
I'm like, what? Man, if you do that, you get a hate crime now. You can't do that anymore. This is Missouri. They protect the people like you wouldn't believe. You're tripping.
Janice says, yep,
Tripping.
Kevin definitely is family. Wanda says, yes, he is.
Thank you.
A lot of these people, hey, Kevin, a lot of these people
Yeah.
have either been in prison or they have loved ones in prison, so.
Yeah, and you know what? Here's the thing about it. If you've never been to prison, but you have a loved one who is in prison, you learn more of the truth about how the actual justice system works A lot of people are in the dark about it, and they believe what they're told all their lives about how it's supposed to work. But when you experience it firsthand as a prisoner, or by proxy because you have a family member in prison, you learn the reality of the situation, and it is not what you were taught in the public schools or in society or any of that. It's a lie out there. It's that simple.
Mark,
it's a lie.
Mark is a lot like us. He's been in prison. He grew up in a violent way, but he said to
I'm
tell you,
sorry.
yeah, he said to let you know that he was at Menards in Illinois.
Oh, yeah, that's a whole different fruit cake there, boy. Woo, I don't want to go there. I don't think anybody here wants to go there. That's a whole different animal than what we're used to. Believe me, I know.
Right.
I tell a lot of guys here all the time, you really just don't understand just how good you have it here.
Right.
Because when I came down, when I was 17 and got locked up and then hit the penitentiary system, it was a whole different thing than it is now.
Yeah.
Now it's like going to a daycare center compared to back in the day when you were subject to get killed at any minute.
We didn't know
It's
we were
not
going to
like
make it
that
through the
at all.
day, did we?
Yeah, you really did not know what was going to happen from 1 minute to the next,
That's right.
or from which direction or anything. It
See,
was
See you guys.
definitely nerve-wracking.
See you guys. I ain't just talking shit about MSP. That's the real deal there.
Yeah, it's the real deal. There's a book out there about it from back in the day. You remember the title?
Yeah. Bloodiest 47 acres.
48. Bloody 48.
Yeah.
So if anybody really doesn't believe it, all you got to do is find it, read it. It's the real thing.
Yeah.
There might even be some information about it online, so you can probably find that online somewhere.
Mark said he got out in 94.
Yeah, lucky him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had 8 years in then.
Yeah.
It seems like it's a forever and a day thing, doesn't it? It's
Yeah, it
getting
does.
old to me, though, buddy. I'm glad for him. Congratulations to him.
Yeah.
Please stay that way. Stay there. Stay
Oh,
out.
he's-
You don't need no more of this.
Yeah, he knows that. He's changed his life around. He's got a wife keeping him in line and everything, making sure.
That's an awesome thing.
Yeah. But because,
Yeah.
especially it's amazing his transformation because, from bars to bricks, because he grew up in a violent environment, that's all he was used to.
Okay.
So,
Right. I understand that. Yeah.
so to just completely stop that's just amazing to me,
Absolutely. Yeah. It's a hard thing to do because learned behaviors are just that. They're the behaviors that you learn, and that's what you know your life. So that's what you live by.
Right.
It's like a life code thing. So if you want to make the change, then you have to make a concentrated and concerted effort every day. Because it's not that something that you could do without even thinking about it.
Australian
It's just second nature.
Australian prison story. He spent 17 and a half years of his life in and out of prison. 12 years of his on heroin, and I've been out and clean now for 10 years. That's awesome too.
Good.
That is awesome, man.
That's
You
good.
know-
Yeah, that's real good there.
He grew up in a violent environment too, and then went to a prison that was like the Walls. You know how the Walls called the bloodiest 48 acres.
Right.
The Australian one, Goulburn, was called the Killing Fields.
Right. I think I've actually seen something about that on television before, but I can't remember. Okay, we should call back one more time.
Yep.
All right.
One more time.
One more time. Okay, I'll be right back.
All right.
The caller has hung up.
It's Jack's versus Casey. Huh. 20 years on the inside, 7 trips. Meth is bad. I'm glad you made it out, bars to bricks. You and your brother both. Both you guys are good guys, I haven't watched any of his videos in a while. The last one I seen, he said he was on the way to the hospital or something. KC is winning.
An offender at the South Central Correctional Center. This call is from a correctional facility and may be monitored and recorded. To accept this free call, press 1. To refuse, thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Don't bite him up. Be good, doggies. I'm playing with the doggies right now out in the wing. There's a couple of them out here. We got Princess and Calvin out here, and Calvin just loves to get rubbed on. Yes, he does. Okay, good boy.
Has Scotty came back yet?
No, I haven't seen him yet. I don't think he's in here. He might be asleep. Let me walk to his room. We'll find out right now. I'm walking on down here and see what he's doing. I don't even see his celly out here, so they're subject to be asleep. They sleep a lot when they don't have a dog. Their dog left on Thursday, too.
Oh, he's gotten lazy. Scotty's gotten lazy, hasn't he?
Well, no, he's usually pretty busy, but his dog left, and I'm going to tell you something. After you had dogs back to back, like 4 or 5 of them in a row, and the stuff we're going through with the visitor, it's an extremely exhausting thing to be doing, constantly training a dog. You know, they will wear out.
Yeah, they will.
It's like taking care of a 2-year-old kid all day. You know, anybody out there that has kids that were 2 will know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Mindy knows she's got 2 that were 2, so she understands.
Yeah, she just said,
And
yeah.
of course, you yourself understand. With the dogs that you have at home, I'm certain that you understand exactly what I'm talking about.
Honestly, I think our
And
puppy
being
is worse
taxing.
than the children.
Look,
What?
Yeah.
this.
I think
She
we're
said-
bad.
Your kids, what'd she say?
She
She
said-
thinks the dogs were better than the kids.
She said they were
No,
worse.
the dog is worse than the kids.
Hey, Jamie, how you
Well,
doing?
yeah, because
Well, look,
little kids, they can.
Rosie
kids
isn't
can
bad.
learn, dogs, you know.
Rosalie isn't
know.
bad, and Rosalie was easy to
Right.
train. But
Okay,
June,
that's the lab in her. Yeah.
but June just does
It's
whatever
just defiant.
she does whatever the hell she wants.
She'll do the
That's
opposite
it.
of whatever you tell her.
Yeah.
This call is from a correctional facility and may be monitored and recorded.
We're talking about docile and defiant.
Yeah, yeah. And you know, and after she does what she wants, she'll give you this puppy dog with look
It's
like,
okay.
yeah, I'm sorry, you know,
And of course,
you still pet me.
you go for it.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you have to be consistent and firm with your dog. You cannot let them dictate to you what they want to do and then later tell you they're sorry because then they got you
Right.
where they want you.
Right.
Sucker. You're a sucker. You go for the sucker play and they know it. So
Australian prison
you might
stories.
as well give it
Australian
up.
prison story says change is possible. Just look at me. Just take that first step. Kids, listen to me, because when I was on the streets from 12 years old, my life was hell. But look at me now. Yeah, he was on the
Absolutely.
he was on the streets of Sydney from age 12. You know.
You know what? I'm sorry to hear that because I understand that's a tough life.
Yeah.
I kind of lived on the streets like that because that's what I chose to do, not because I had to.
Right.
That's what I wanted to do.
Right.
You know, it's different. My circumstances were different, but I can relate to it to some degree because I chose to do that kind of stuff. So I'm sorry to hear that it was so bad, but I am glad to hear that there has been a positive change and that he continues to progress in a positive direction, and hope he continues to do so in the future.
No, he's doing great, man. And you know, I support his channel and him and everything. Hey, RJ,
Absolutely.
how you doing, bud?
Yeah, if I was able to, I would support everybody's channel that I could.
Right.
I talk to people in here all the time about your channel, about the possibility of their family members maybe looking into it and or subscribing to it. Check it out.
Right. That's
You
right.
know, it never hurts.
It doesn't
never
hurt.
hurts.
It's
Couple
free.
bucks.
It's free.
Yeah. Well, whatever it is, you know, I try to promote it with everybody as much as I can. I don't know if it's ever helped or not, but I talk to people all the time, and
You know,
I've been talking to them. I show them a picture of your logo and stuff like that, and they all think it's pretty cool, and
Rob,
stuff like that. So
when I was telling him to tell his people, he says, "Is it free?" No, he goes, "How much does it cost?" And I said, "What do you mean? What does it cost?" I said, "It's free." He goes, "Well, I usually had to pay for subscriptions."
Well, yeah, it depends on the channel, I think, but some channels do. I think.
Well, he was thinking
just
of
a couple bucks ain't no big deal.
he was thinking about magazines and stuff like that, and I said, "No,
Oh yeah,
it's not like that. You can
right.
YouTube channels are free. You can subscribe to them, for free. Anybody.
YouTube is free.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
yeah,
I did not know that. I would have thought maybe some were and some weren't. I did not know that, but that is good to know.
yeah.
Because there are sites out there that you have to pay a certain amount of money to go on to subscription fee or whatever.
Well,
we can get podcasts here.
I got a
but
membership.
nothing like you got.
I got a membership thing, and that costs us, but it doesn't cost very much. But you don't have to join it. That's just if you want to. Yeah, this is just
Right, I understand.
all you gotta do. Watch a video, hit that subscribe, hit that like, like a chum on the yard.
What? Oh my God! See, man, you're trying to get me in trouble with the law. Them hate crimes. I already told you that. You already know that. You can't do that anymore. It's not like it used to be where you could just beat the piss out of them. Now they will give you a
Yeah, but you know what?
Give you 3 to 5.
But you would stop me from doing that, Kevin.
Well, I had to stop you from doing that because you take things a little too far. You get a little bit in your head, and you know it as well as I do. There was a couple times that if it wouldn't have been for me, you probably would have hurt some people in a real bad way. So you can thank me for not allowing you to get 20 more years peace.
Well, I told Mindy that today. I said I thank Kevin every day for some of the things he's got me out to, and it's not just with other inmates. It's with cops too,
Yeah, with them too, because you lose your cool and you don't talk to them with any damn sense like you should. It doesn't matter.
The recording facility and may be monitored and recorded.
See, it doesn't matter if you're wrong or right. You know you can't beat the system.
right?
So,
But
even
when
though
I
you
tell
may be right,
but when I tell a guard that I need to see a white shirt, they gotta go get a white shirt for me.
they are supposed to do that. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Although you know how it is, so it just depends on how they're feeling. So what you do is you just be like, okay, and then when you get an opportunity to, you go find one yourself and say, look, I need to talk to you. Here's the situation, and do what you can to get their balls in a bind.
Or you slam a door in the face.
No problem. Yeah, well, that wasn't a very good idea either, Harvey. I remember the incident because I see that woman all the time. That's not good. The interesting thing is she still works here, but the 2 COs that searched our cell at that time and wrote us up, neither one of them works here anymore. But she's still here. I see her daily. That's okay, though.
Yeah. Hey, Adam. Kevin is my brother. He saved me a lot of times, man. I'm telling you. I mean, I'm not exaggerating one bit, and I love him for it, man. Because, like he said, there have been a couple of times I might still be in prison if it hadn't been for him. So.
Well, I did what I could. I do it for anybody that I think, man. Look, anybody that I have any respect for or any general concern for, if I can do something to prevent somebody from doing something stupid that's going to monopolize their life and jeopardize their future, I would help anybody.
Yes, Kevin is wise, Dorothea. Kevin is wise, and he, even when he's mad, he has a head on his shoulder. I'm just the opposite. When I get mad, I don't think. But Mark says,
you react.
Mark says when things get rough. Yeah, Mark says when things get rough and you had a bad day, slap your celly.
That might work in some cases, but I really don't feel like getting slapped back today, although I'm not really worried about it. It's just not productive. You know, I'm old now. I don't have time for that crap anymore.
Hey, Dub, to come up.
But it is good advice.
Salute.
It's good advice.
Yeah, he always had good advice for me, you know. Mainly he would calm me down, you know, and see that, you know, because I wouldn't be thinking right, you know, and so he'd tell me, hey, you know, this is not a good idea. This is, you know.
Yeah. I'd have to be like Bosca Sheets.
Right.
Calm
All right.
it down, homie. Oh, there they go again.
Adam.
Man, we're going to lose tonight. Kansas City just got a touchdown. Oh, my. If anybody's interested, Kansas City just scored a touchdown. The score is now 17-26.
You hear that?
7 minutes left in the fourth.
17-26, Kansas City.
Well, they're fixing to kick an extra point, maybe, so it might be 17-27. We'll see.
But Kev, Australian Prison Story says, Kev, how big is the wing you're in? How many guys are in there?
72.
72 people.
36 two-man cells. You know how it was. You were here.
Yeah.
You know how it looks. Looks like shaped like a triangle, like a piece of pie. Actually, it looks like a kite. Because if you look at the front of the wing and then look to the back of the wing, it's shaped like a kite.
Yeah, but you know, you look
in the weird diamond shape.
right, but if you look down from the top, it kind of looks like a drone. You know what I mean?
It looks like a piece of pie to me. But I think about pie a lot, so you know. So it looks like pie to me.
Right.
It's okay though. All right, look, it's 6 o'clock on my clock, so I think it's probably about time for you to go for the night, Harvey.
Yeah.
And all of your viewers out there in Viewerland, thank you for spending your time with us. And
That's
thank
right.
you for having me tonight, Harvey. Mindy, thank you for being here with us as well. I'm going to go off
from a correctional facility and may be monitored and recorded.
Boy, they just can't wait to say that, can't they? Anyway, everybody have a good night, and I hope to be back with you at some time in the future.
Definitely.
And right now, I will say goodbye, and I love you all out there. I love you, Harv.
Yeah.
Mindy, okay, you too. Peace.
You said he loved all of us and goes, Mindy, you too.
Peace.
All right.
Everybody have a good night. Take care.
Night. Hey, JJ Sells.
The caller has hung up.
All right, that was fun, guys. And I thank you guys for showing up. I was watching the game too. Wow. But hey, Deb, JJ Sells, everybody, I want to thank you guys for showing up. Appreciate you. And love you guys. And I'll see y'all next week. It may be Kevin again next week. It may be Rob. I know you guys wanted me to keep having them on. Oh, yeah. The camera's off. I don't know what happened, but the camera's off. But anyway, I'll see you guys next week. Love you guys.